Happy Saturday, and welcome to Mindful Moments with Ben, your one-stop shop for the latest hot topics, chit-chats, and all that. Weekend is in full effect, and listen, we could not wait until Monday. We just couldn't wait till Monday. You know what I'm saying? So, when is it time to give it up? Like, seriously, when is it time to, like, retire and just say, you know what? I'm done with it. Tell it to Mitch McConnell. Yeah, tell it to old Mitch. This man done had another mishap in the halls of the Capitol. Yeah. Then we got Don Lemon fired. My bad, fired up. Apparently he's mad and he's raging because Time Magazine selected President-elect Donald Trump as Person of the Year. Whatever, Don. And former NFL player Larry Johnson speaking out on Jay-Z, and particularly about an incident from 2006. Really, son? Really? And the National Spelling Bee has lost its goddamn mind. All that and more when we come right back.
You don't know what happened last night.
Oh, Miss McConnell. Um, the man failed again in the halls of the Capitol. Now, granted, Mitch had polio as a kid. I think Mitch had polio as a kid, and so he already had a bad leg. So, I'm not sitting here making fun of this man falling in his leg, but this has happened several times. And we're talking about an 82-year-old man on Capitol Hill. 82, that means you were born in like what, 1942? I'm not a mathematician. Something like that. He fell and apparently he bruised his face. He got the little band-aid going on there and he sprained his wrist. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mitch, where are Mitch's kids at? Does he have kids? Where are his kids? Where his grandkids? Close friend, family, anybody. Maybe they have said, you need to go ahead and call it a quits. But I'm gonna tell you myself, Slim, you need to sit your ass down. Yeah, Mitch, you need to sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, here it is. Mitch McConnell working from home after fall at Capitol, office says. Now, let's pull it back up. Um, let's get rid of that one. Sorry about that. Last year, longtime Senate GOP leader was treated for a concussion after a fall at a hotel in Washington, D.C. CNN later reported McConnell had fallen multiple times that year. There was also two incidents in which McConnell briefly appeared to freeze up. Yeah, you remember y'all remember you remember that. I think it's a shame, and I think it's time he called it a quits. And this is more so of a reason why we need term limits. Now, term limits doesn't have anything to do with age because, hell, let's say if you do two terms and you get voted in there when you're 89 years old, and hell, you're still old. But man, you got old people all over the country losing their damn jobs. And these are people that don't make nothing close to the 200,000 you make, Mitch. But y'all pushing them out. But you still get to sit up here and work from home, you still get to sit up here and make laws for the country. Come on, son. I mean, as far as Congress goes, he not listen. Mitch ain't the only one. We're not just gonna bash Mitch. Look, the oldest members of the House of Representatives. We got one at 86. You know what I'm saying? We got Mr. Howell at 85. Old Maxine Waters at 85 years old. You know what I'm saying? Now, to put things in perspective, that's like around 1939 that Maxine was born, I think. To put shit in perspective, Slim, look, average income was $1,729. That's a year. New car was $700. New house was $38.50. Hell, a gallon of gas was but 10 damn cent. Come on, man. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to push these old ass people out of there. Excuse my language, but listen. We got to push these old ass people out of there and make way for a newer generation to run this country. You know, you even got Nancy Pelosi over there in Luxembourg falling. Now, I'm not sure that has anything to do with her age. They say it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a big Nancy fan, no damn way. But sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Listen, we'll bring y'all a little bit more once we return. Yeah. Oh, Don Lemon. Don Lemon mad as shit. You know what I'm saying? Don Lemon is irate right now. Don Lemon raises against time for picking President Donald Trump as Person of the Year. Is this a joke? He's quoted as saying. But my thing is not. My thing is not this Don. Not not this Don. The controversies leading up to Don Lemon's firing. And those controversies had a little bit to do with shit like diva like behavior. You know what I'm saying? A damning Variety magazine report published early this month alleged Don has a long history of sexist and diva like behavior. You even, let's go down here to the bottom. The magazine reported that he sent threatening text messages from an anonymous number to Kyra Phillips, mad because she got chosen to cover the aftermath of the Iraqi invasion. Now, only reason I am bringing this, only reason I'm bringing this up, you know what I'm saying, is because this is what he said. If they wanted to make someone Person of the Year, I don't know, they could have done it with any person. That means you don't give a fuck about who really on it, dog. They could have done it with someone who actually stood for democracy. The who? What is democracy nowadays, Slim? Huh? I love how everybody's using this word so damn loosely. Time Magazine, what are you doing? Let me ask you. And this is why I brought up all that other shit. Let me ask you, Time Magazine, what would you say to those women who I guess still read Time Magazine? What would they say to those women? Don, you up here screaming at women left and right, man, because you can't get your way around the studio. I know damn well you ain't talking about sitting there trying to stand up now. I'm not saying you ain't learned a lesson. You gave a little fake ass apology. Who was it? Nikki. Can't think of her last name right now. I'm at a loss for words. Gotta leave these screwdrivers alone. Nikki. You said Nikki was up there one day and you just sit there and said, oh, she ain't in her prime no more. So you up here dogging women out left and right. And now you coming up there talking about some Time Magazine. What are you gonna say to those women? Are you serious right now, bruh? That's how you feel? Listen, I think it's amazing to me how these celebrities and these well-known individuals will get up here and talk their shit when they feel safe, like they feel as though, okay, I got a lane, and that shit gets turned around on their ass. Then years later, you sit back and you try to, walk back on that shit. Because he also mentioned the fact that Don had a lot of criminal charges. Now he didn't use the word felon, but listen, I get it. But as a black man, we ain't about to discuss no charges, bruh. We're not about to discuss how the law gets weaponized. We're not about to do that because people like me and you should know full well how the law gets weaponized against us. And so I don't give a damn if it's another black brother or white man or Asian man. When I see the law being weaponized, because in my opinion, I think it was. Say what you want. They weaponized the law against that man. Them charges, all that shit, left and right. Every time you turn around, it was something. Come on. And there's a whole host of other motherfuckers who should have been charged with shit too. So let's not talk about them charges. Let's not even do that. I mean, that's just where I'm at with it. Like it or not. That's where I'm at with it. And I tell you what, I have a little bit more for you when we come back. Yeah. So Larry Johnson, former NFL player. I don't know if you guys remember him, Larry Johnson. Former NFL player Larry Johnson recounts a memory with Jay-Z and Beyonce where young children allegedly showed up to a party. Now, this was back in like 2006, this dude is claiming. Matter of fact, let's just break to the video right now of what he was saying.
When Jay was going after B was a very young woman. Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to be like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework. But she brought her mother with her, so it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like when Jay was going.
Now listen, the man said it was like 2006. Now again, a little bit more of that video, I'm not sure if it covered it again. He said he sat down next to Beyonce, who was sitting down next to one of these young kids, and he heard Beyonce say something to the effect of, "Ain't this sexy?" And he thought, like, what? What's going on? And then he goes on to say, then the liquor got the best of me, so I left. So, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm not saying your shit isn't valid, and I'm not dogging you out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then again, I won't even speak up on why you're speaking up now. You said you didn't think nothing of it. I get it. Because let's not get on speaking out. Let's not get on a situation where somebody is speaking out years later about something that happened. We ain't about to go, don't wrap me up. We ain't about to go down that road. But if you thought it was so strange, you sitting around drinking and dancing wild, you saw all these kids that ain't stop you from drinking and dancing wild in front of them. So you ain't care too much. Bruh, you ain't care too damn much. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and yeah, the spelling bee, the National Spelling Bee. Yeah. National Spelling Bee approves feminist term, woman, WOMYN, in kids competition. Now, all of the words used in Scripps National Spelling Bee program are pulled from our official dictionary, Merriam-Webster Unabridged Dictionary. During competition, our policy is to accept any correct spelling listed in our official dictionary that isn't marked archaic or obsolete. The alternate spelling, woman, is therefore included on our study list because it is listed as an alternate spelling for women in Merriam-Webster. A spokesperson said in a statement to Fox Digital News. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't read the dictionary, but that's a new one for me. It's a new one for me. Matter of fact, let's go back to that clip because it was something that was real important in there. Let me see. Where does it say it? All right, let me get this logo out of the way for y'all. Bear with me. Here we go. According to Merriam-Webster's website, woman with a Y is a variant spelling of women used in some feminist context, since it omits the men ending. Listen, listen. So what are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do next? I got to get me a dictionary. How do they spell human now? You're taking shit too far. You're taking shit too far. And you think what you want to about me. You're taking shit too far. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of strong women. I was birthed by a strong woman, possibly raised by one with my sister. She's older than me. I used to run behind her when I was a little dude trying to, find my way in the streets because she was out there first. Strong women. Strong women that I know do not have a problem with MEN at the end of women. If that's the only thing you're thinking about, then you got a motherfucking problem. You're going too far. You're going too far. Women are powerful in themselves. Women are mothers of the earth. Women are special creatures that should be worshiped. You don't have to go to these extreme measures to recognize the value of a woman. Because if you don't recognize the value of a woman when she enters the room or enters your life, then you fucked up anyway. Y'all going too far with this, man. Y'all going way, way, way too far with this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a shame because it's teaching our kids. What is it teaching our kids? So you just want to erase man off the face of the earth, huh? All men ain't bad guys. All men are bad people. You just want to erase men out of everything, huh? As if you don't need both of them. I don't think God made a mistake. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, before we head out, we want to bring you guys this week's mindful moment of the week. It's a little excerpt from the book of Ben. And it's a chapter entitled, let's just pull that up real quick. This is the mindful moment of the week. It's a chapter entitled Take the Reins. There's no way you can remove yourself from a situation without recognizing the part you played in that situation too. If not, you'll be walking away, but you'll still be there. There's a truth that few want to admit, and it's time we confront it head on. You are never truly free from a situation until you understand your role played within it. It's not enough to walk away or distance yourself from chaos or pain that you've experienced. If you haven't faced your part in what happened, whether in a relationship, a workplace conflict, or even a personal struggle, you haven't truly removed yourself from the situation. No matter how far you go, how much distance you put between yourself and the source of your pain, it will still carry you with you. You will still be there in your mind, in your emotions, and in your unresolved feelings. It's a painful realization, but you must face it to break free and move forward. Walking away without introspection is like placing things you no longer utilize in the closet. These items remain in our mind and in our hearts and appear again when we least expect them, especially when attempting to store away yet another item, only to observe that there's no more room that exists in the space. You may physically be in a different place. However, if you haven't acknowledged your past, your part in the situation, you're still tied to it. And that's where you'll find yourself walking away, but never truly gone. Again, that is the Book of Ben. Be on sale here in a couple of weeks. Literary masterpiece. And I think you guys would definitely appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. I'd like to thank y'all for coming through. It's been an extreme pleasure. There's no us without you. So definitely you guys' support is truly appreciated. To all my YouTube viewers, I need you to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend so they can tell a friend. Special thanks to J Xavier Culture for keeping us fresh, always keeping us fresh. And X and Y Human Brand. You can check both of them out at Facebook, TikTok, and IG. That's at J Xavier _culture and at X and Y Human Brand. That's on IG, TikTok, and Facebook. Special thanks also going out to Rumble Studios, Riverside FM, OBS Studios, and all the other software and companies we use to put this thing right here together. And also the Last Night Entertainment. And a special shout out to Curious Soul Studios, home of my debut book, The Book of Ben, Unveiling Subconscious Wisdom and Conscious Reality. That's www.curioussoulstudios.com. Again, that's www.curioussoulstudios.com. And not just my book, they got a lot going on over there in the form of mental and spiritual awareness and mental and spiritual awareness resources, tips. They have a blog, absolute excellent blog. They also have a journals, life coaching. Speaking of journals, they have a beautiful journal, manifestation journal. It's titled The Seeker's Manual Journal, and it's a 4-part series revolving around the 4 seasons and all its attributes to our existence. Again, that's www.curioussoulstudios.com. Go over there, grab you one of those manuals, grab you one of those journals, and hell, pick up some merchandise while you at it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an extreme pleasure. And until the next time, peace. We love you, and thanks for sliding through.
Wanna know what happened last night?